Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to do the video that finished in top spot on the Patreon poll of the week, and it is Spiritbox with Circle With Me. I don't think there's much else to say. I mean, we've done Spiritbox on the channel a few times, so we kind of have an idea what we're getting ourselves into. Having said that, with Spiritbox, it feels like every song is a new song. And what I mean by that is that you can't really take much from the previous track into the next track because
It's just a new experience every time.
I couldn't have said it better myself, even if I was here all day trying. So, on that note, you ready?
Yeah.
Visionaire, deepest fake. Dirty gold, the colors change. Hands are frozen, feel no pain. I just wanna hold the flame. Negative feedback loop, I'm spinning out of control. The sickly sweetness is crushing me, but I wanna know if there's no heat when I escalate. The fire is cold, there I go. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of the martyr. It could all be yours if you had the words of prayer. Traitor, cut down the altar. It could all be yours. Vultures circling the flame. Nothing sacred, nothing lost. When birds of prey invade my thoughts, they promise I won't feel the pain. Not strong enough to hold the flame. Negative feedback loop, I'm spinning out of control. This sickly sweetness is crushing me, but I wanna know if there's no heat when I escalate. The fire is cold, there I go. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of a martyr. It could all be yours if you had the words of prayer. Traitor, cut down the altar. It could all be yours. Vultures circling the flame. Of a dying sun, I climb the altar and I climb my praise and good. Circle with me. Circle with me. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of a martyr. It could all be yours if you had the words of prayer. Traitor, cut down the altar. It could all be yours. Vultures circling the flame. Feel the weight of the martyr. A traitor watching me as birds of prey never falter. This could all be yours. This could all be yours.
Oh my god! This is incredible! Incredible track! I'm not shocked this finished first place in the Patreon poll of the week. Our patrons know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Dude! What did I say to you about them? You can't base what the next song is gonna sound like on the previous track because they're a band that just always like gives you something else to lose yourself with. I mean, just these guys are amazing. We by the way, the first time we did, I've never. There's a lot of bands that the first time we check them on the channel, we go off the rails because we don't like it or whatever. Like, we don't need to go much further than Nightwish. And then the more we check them out, the more, I don't know about you, but the more, with Nightwish, the both of us, but with this one, I'm speaking on your behalf and I don't even know. But the more we listen to, we get into it. I'm even having a loss for words right now. The first time we did Spiritbox on the channel, I wasn't a fan. I think you liked it more than I did, but I wasn't really sold on it. With every single video, I think we've done 3 or 4 on the channel, with every single video that we've checked from them since that first video, it's just like my love and appreciation for them has grown exponentially, just like the COVID numbers in Alberta, just grown exponentially with every single one of them. And I'm all in at this point. These guys just absolutely outstanding. And it's funny that, and this is why I always say you cannot judge a band based on one song only. Like if you listen to a song and you don't like it, don't give up on the band.
This band you can't base on one song nor 2 songs. You gotta listen.
The same thing could be said about Nightwish, right? Like, but what I'm saying is, some people listen to a song, I don't like it, and then they completely discard the band. I'm not saying them, but in general, right? You discard the band. It's not my thing. No, listen to more. Like if you listen to 2 or 3 or 4, and you're still not vibing to it, you're still not liking it, okay, it's not your thing, you move on. But I'm not a big fan of just listening to one song and completely discarding the band after that if that song, for whatever reason, didn't hit me. Because even my favorite bands have songs that I don't like. Just because they're my favorite band doesn't mean I like everything that they've done. So I'm just glad that we've stuck it out and gave the band more chances to check out other tracks.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, let's hit this up. Circle with me. Let's circle back again with me.
The way it started off, I already knew it was going to be kick-ass. Just that heaviness, those guitar licks there, like those things, amazing.
And the vocals too, like it came in like
right away.
gangbusters.
The way it ended too, with the harshness at the end.
Yeah, it came full circle.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, it's no pun intended.
Her vocals throughout the whole track were beautiful.
Her clean vocals are just like on this. I'm going to say on this song because that's the one we're talking about. They're impeccable. The melody that she has in her voice, the control that she has in her voice, what she can do, like the aura, the life that she gives to the song. Some songs musically have ebbs and flows. She's able to give ebbs and flows with her voice, but her voice is so controlled. It has this almost ability of putting you into a trance. I was listening to it, and at one point in time, I could give 2 shits about what the video was. Because her voice alone, I was kind of closing my eyes, and I was just like letting her voice take me with her. Like, it's just absolutely incredible. Like, really clean, well delivered, like I said, controlled, still very emotionally driven because you could feel like she was feeling what she's singing about. But the tone, it was just like incredible. Just like incredible. Like there's no other word to describe how good her voice sounds during the clean vocals. And I'm going to be honest with you, when the song started out with those harsh vocals and then she goes into the cleans, and it continues to go down that path, I thought that was going to be it. It was going to be just clean vocals all the way through. And I was thinking to myself, not that the song needs harsh vocals, but it would be kind of nice to finish on the same note that it started off. Because you have a song called Circle With Me, and it would have been very nice for the song to go full circle.
And the thing is, the way it was going, I knew that was going to happen. The way the song...
Oh, you felt like it was building up?
Oh, yeah.
The breakdown was crazy, too.
The breakdown was crazy. Everything heavy about the song, I enjoyed. The guitars throughout the whole song were very enjoyable to me, especially whenever it would go to the more melodic parts and then hit you with that stuff to make it feel even heavier right after, and then all the melodic stuff with her vocals and even the guitars during those portions, I really enjoyed.
It was a really well constructed song because it gave you some moments of heaviness here and there, just enough to kind of jolt you, But then,
But when they gave you the heaviness, they
but
were
when it came in at the end, it stayed. When it came in, it stayed. But once again, I felt like it went full circle. Because it kind of gave you that glimpse at the beginning, and then it came back consistently at the end.
And there was no point in the song where I felt like anything was lacking, especially when it comes to the heavy parts, because the melodic parts take up most of the song, so you want something pretty heavy to balance it out. So I thought that it was going to kind of hit a miss, because I thought the heaviness wouldn't be enough, but it was.
It all kind of got started with that breakdown. That sequence there is what would start, like, everything felt very controlled and very methodic up until that point. And then after that point is like the train went off the rails. It was not controlled anymore. It was just whatever you were feeling, it was coming unfiltered into the outside, musically and vocally. And it felt so raw. And that's the main, if you there's something you take away from this track, is that the first part of the song, or more than the first part, because it's like 2/3 of the song, feels very controlled, very there's this conscious effort to control the anger or the energy that's on the inside, to keep it like chained up, and try to come across in a more fluid, in a more linear and direct way. And then after that breakdown, it's just pure raw. It's just raw. It's like the sound feels raw, and then the vocals feel raw, because it's almost like emotionally driven at that point. It's like when you're upset with somebody and you start like yelling and cursing, like you don't even make sense. You're so angry that your brain can't process what you want to say in a coherent way. So it's not coherent anymore. Like your words are all over. You're just saying nonsense at that point. And I'm not saying she was saying nonsense, but the emotion that drove the energy that the track has at that point feels very chaotic, even though it's not, because everything is still within boundaries. But it feels just like absolute chaos, musically and vocally. Everything is just coming at you with pure raw emotion. And the first part felt a little bit more like control, like it was holding it down, holding it back. And the difference between those two is like night and day. And to have the song be like this almost all the way through, and then at the end just spike, it's because you got that spike at the beginning, but that spike at the beginning came back right now, and then the song is very melodic, very, very contained, and then that burst at the end. Finally, that breakdown was incredible too, because musically, vocally, it's just like I really loved it, because it didn't build up to it for too long. It kind of just built up a little bit and then just gave you right away. Wow.
Happily surprised.
I mean, yes and no. And I mean yes and no because I'm not really surprised that I'm starting to get to the point where surprised in terms of how they put this together and how well delivered it is. Yes, but in terms of the quality, I don't think they surprise me anymore. I mean, these guys are pure quality.
Obviously, I know they're...
It's grade A goodness.
I know they're... anything they put together is going to be high quality. It was just... I'm happy that it was this. Because I like this style, and they fit into this style really well.
It's just like... Man, this is a song that if you're around the house, let's say you're cleaning, you're listening to this, you're around the house, you're cleaning... When the breakdown hits and then that last third of the song go, I mean, you're grabbing the broom and you're hitting whatever, like you're destroying like it's just it's an outburst of energy, and in a live setting, this is a song that is going to have the crowd brewing
circle.
All the way to that point. And when that point hits, it's going to be absolute mayhem.
Chaos.
Mayhem. It just has that. It really has you. It has that ability to just kind of allow you to brew within yourself and just always be waiting for that one moment where like you're shaking the can or a bottle of Coke and it's just waiting for that moment when the cap comes off and then it's just like bonanza. But dude, one more thing before I go. Her voice.
I feel like we said that one already.
I know, but like I feel like I have to say it again. If there's one thing never mind the way the song sounds, the way it's constructed, all of that. If there's one thing I have,
take away from this band in general, it's her voice.
No, I hope that nobody ever takes her voice away from this band. But if there's her voice on this track, I think this is the best song from Spiritbox that I've ever heard.
Definitely.
I don't think I'm out of bounds here. I don't think I'm playing above the rim right now. I think this is facts.
This is the best Spiritbox song we've done on the channel.
100%. 100%. No doubts about it. And on that note, guys, let us know what you think about the band, about this song. What are your thoughts? Thank you to everybody that voted on Patreon, by the way, to make this #1 for the week so that we could check it out. And let us know your thoughts in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, smash that button. Come on. Do us a solid. We don't ask for much. Just hit subscribe.
We're slowly becoming generic YouTubers.
Yeah, I think we are too. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I mean, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck,
it's a duck.
It's a duck. Well, technically it could be a swan. All right, on that note, guys, come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for your viewing pleasure. See ya.
See ya.